Our liquid fuel letters are being mailed today. You'll notice a difference in the amount of money that the townships are getting. We recoup the money that, and as we promised, we pass that on to the townships and so all the money that we recouped from earlier this year will be passed along. So it'll be different this year, the amount of money you get back. But don't count on that every year because we should be up to par.
You gotta remember though, for the last 9 years, Wyoming County is giving money back to all the
Right.
townships and boroughs, and we're one of the very few counties in the state.
Let's still do that.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
How'd you manage to recoup the money, Tom?
Actually through PennDOT.
We worked with PennDOT, our engineer, and ended up getting all of it.
Okay, is there like a percentage that, when you say they're gonna be getting more money, but can you give us like a figure of a percentage, an average or something like
There's
that?
no percentage use. It's every year the commissioners have approved either 50,000 or 75,000. The last couple of years it's been 75,000. And we just took that number and added the
money that we
got.
recouped.
And when you
So
say
this year-
75,000, it's
Split
overall?
Overall.
Yeah, it's divided up by all the townships and boroughs.
Right, got it.
What's the rough
About
total?
double.
What's the rough total?
Yeah, it's
135,000.
135,000, thank you.
Yeah.
And about
Some
double.
of that, some of those that we were working on before with the engineers and things were already on extension being worked on.
Correct.
It was just there
That's
was
right.
some mix-up in numbers on the papers,
Right.
the contract numbers. So some of that had already been on extension, as
Mhm.
no one seemed to mention at the time.
Behavioral science consultant. Duplicate. And the third one is,
Now I need to know the total allowances.
ooh, is for EHAB Human Services Incorporated in Jamaica, New York. I know that their facilities here have closed. Yeah, so,
Yeah, I never did one of these before.
So you pass on that one?
That's
So
a
you
thick
find out.
contract.
yeah.
Well, if you want more than your paying tax.
Um,
You get more.
yeah, I kind of like that too.
Yes.
Alright. So I agree that we sign them all and look into the EHAB one, just to make sure.
Did you say the EHAB is closed here locally?
Yeah.
What's this with?
It's been a couple months.
Yeah, about 60, 50 days, 40 days, yeah.
I thought they had a new facility, smaller facility they were renting somewhere.
In Jamaica, New York, they have a facility, but they've had that.
That's
Oh,
a bigger,
okay.
that's the.
Yeah,
They
that's
closed,
the main one.
they closed the place down.
So is there nobody in that big old building now?
I'm not absolutely sure, but I don't think so.
Because they were so excited just 2 years ago
I know.
about expanding their offerings.
Nothing ever seemed to come to fruition there.
They
never
still
had-
have their group homes though.
Yeah,
How are you?
they never quite had the amount of counselors that they needed.
No,
and-
their group homes are out within the community.
But that big
They're
old
not
building is
on campus.
They used to have one right here in town. I
They have
know.
a couple.
Okay. They did a report on, they did a tour of the building to see where we could still be saving more money or where we could do better. When we originally did the deal with ABM, we signed a contract with them. If they didn't save us the money, they'd have to give us the money back, or whatever they couldn't save us. So they agreed to save us a certain amount of money, and last week they brought us a check back for $8,000 some odd dollars.
And
That
there was a benchmark they had to meet.
right.
And why we picked this is because Columbia County did the same thing.
Right.
And it worked out well. We've changed all of our lights, we've changed our heating system for propane, we put new windows in and all that kind of stuff. Not
Right.
only this building, but the prison and the dental stuff.
So the 8,000 covered
What
this
they
building, prison, and 911
Correct.
center.
what their expectations were. So they came back last week to walk around the building to see where we could save more energy and be more efficient yet.
Did you make any specific recommendations?
They are coming back with them. They haven't yet.
Okay.
He said within a week or 10 days. So he was here last Thursday.
Like how maybe to cool this room a little bit more?
Right. Karen Boback was there. Very nice. We had whoop, I lost my schedule here. Oh, we had an estimate come in. Our washing machine broke at the jail. For a new industrial washing machine, it's $8,725. We had no choice but to replace it. So we did. We sent half the money, and we did it locally here with J&J Industries in Mahoopany.
Well, there goes that
Can I add
8,000.
one more thing?
Yeah, that's right. That money we saved went to the, yeah. Do anything special.
We just talked about Gene had a death in the family. We should recognize.
Yeah, we probably
Mike
should.
Ziak, who was
He was on
on the planning commission for, I don't know, many
He was-
years he served.
He was also on the Housing Development Board. So he's done a lot for the community and the county. I'm sure a lot of people know Mike. And his viewing is tonight at Litwin's from 4 to something. I'm sorry, I don't know. And the funeral's tomorrow at the Holy Redeemer Church at 11.
How is he related to Gene?
He's
Oh,
Gene's
his uncle.
uncle.
Gene's uncle?
Yeah.
and Gene was pretty much his family, so he's taken care of him for the last several years.
That's too
He
bad.
was what, 92, I think?
Yeah, he was up there.
92, but he did a lot of service for
Yeah.
Wyoming County, so just want to recognize that.
An amazing man, even at 90.
Schools at Abington Heights too.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah, you know.
superintendent?
Yeah, at Abington, yeah, for years and years, he was a
Yeah, he
teacher,
was.
and then he became the superintendent.
He was amazing, even at 92 or whatever he was there, he was sharp as a tack. I mean, like he knew people and his body just gave out on him. But it got better. We also gave out awards for firemen that had 50 or more years of service, which was pretty amazing this year. One gentleman had a combined 60 years at one and 70 at another, giving him 130 years of service. It was from Nicholson.
No, it was Decker from.
That was Mahoopany.
Mahoopany.
Decker from.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
And then
But that was really,
Jim Welsh from Triton with 71 years. He was
Yeah.
the granddaddy.
really amazing.
Billy, you must have had at least 5, didn't you?
I got it. Quick story about Jim Welch. When I first started fighting fires, Jim Welch was the chief. And we had one Christmas morning, we had a real bad fire down at, I think it was Kapolka's Tree Farm. That was one of my first fires.
Tree farm fire?
Well, it
at
was a
Christmas?
house. It was a
Okay.
home.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Christmas tree farm.
Mm.
Jim Welch was a wonderful chief, and he was an aggressive firefighter. So we're going up the steps, and it was a pretty good fire. And he said, we got it knocked down. And he looked at me and he says, "Okay, you hold on to this. You keep it on the fire." I said, "I'll be right back." I looked at him and says, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm up here by myself." I said, "You can't do that." And he was just kidding, but he was a wonderful chief. He really was. He was really good. All our chiefs we've had have been really good. Yeah.
And Tina did say she hopes to do it in 5 years again, and she thinks
Yeah.
she's gonna have some women on the roster when she gets to.
Yeah, she was hoping, yeah. Nice. She did a great job organizing, and it was a really nice event. Congressman Keller was there. Karen Boback was there.